Happy Monday to you guys. Hope everything is going well. Monday, start of the week. Great day to start getting organized and getting ready for the week. So we're going to talk about some ways that I like to use to help get organized. Um, so if you notice, I'm on my email. So one thing I start off to organize is this email is just for things that I don't really care about. So it's kind of my junk drawer. Anytime we want to sign up for something, say need an email or you got promotion you want to get into, I tend to use this email, and that way it helps me keep my main email pretty clean. So first things first, if you look, I have 581. Again, I don't really clean this one out too often, but it's a great way to use an example to show you guys. So we're gonna go through kind of a quick one, and then we're gonna have some videos later on that go more in depth into the things we're talking about in the sections we're going. So some people don't like to just erase emails. The easiest way to get rid of 581 emails is just erase them. A good tip or trick is if you have a bunch, you go to a time period. You see right here. So I can just go over to a whole page, right? And let's say everything for November older, we're not going to care about, right? And we can just click on that, hit the trash, get rid of it. But I know most people, the reasons why your emails get, including myself, to this number is because you want to kind of filter it and go through it because you're worried you're going to throw something out that you might need. So here's a couple tricks for that. So what I do is I grab an email. So we're going to do this Popeyes one. And if you see, most of the stuff on Popeyes is just promotions, right? Just want to get you to buy something. Not really worrying about that. So we're going to click on the more. We're going to go to filter messages like these. Once you filter messages like these, you see from, offers, and Popeyes. So anything that has that, it's going to grab. So we're going to press search. And you see we have over 100 messages from Popeyes. So this says one of 100 of many. So that means we have more than that. So a quick look, there's nothing here but promotions, right? So we're going to click on the box. Yeah, we can get these. If we want, we can do the select all the conversations that match your search. If you do that, we get everything, including things that are not on this page, because only 100 on the page. So the more than 100, the things. So I'm going to unclick one for something I'm going to show you after. And then we're just going to take these and delete all of them. Look how quick is that. 100 out of our 500 is already gone. Oh, apparently when I unclicked it, we didn't get this whole section. You see there's still another 55. And we're just going to click on the box and unclick that. A quick little look. All right. This was an easy one, right? Delete it. Now we're down to 437. So the reason I unclick this is to show you this next step. So we are front loading. We're doing the work ahead of time to make it easier for the rest of the time of our life, right? So we see Popeye's chicken. It is. We see we don't have a whole bunch of promotions we don't really want. We're going to click on that. We're going to go filter messages. So if you have anything extra, you can choose to subject. If it has certain words in it, doesn't have certain words on it, you can go a little finer into your searches. What we're going to do, create a filter. And when you create a filter, you see we have all these options. Skip the inbox, which means it goes right to archives you don't see in the inbox. You can mark it as red. You can star it. You can choose a label for it if you have certain things. I have these certain things in mind. You can forward it, but you already have to have a forwarding address to do that. So, like I said, this is my second email. If you have certain things that you want or you signed up for using this email and you may want a receipt or a bill or invoice, you can add your original address or your most used email address, and then you can automatically have it forward. You can even combo it and have it skip the inbox, get to archive, and forward it so you get every single thing into the email. You can have it automatically deleted. You can never send it to spam in case you have anything important. You can mark it always as important. You can never mark it as important. And then you can choose categories. So this is a promotion. So I'm going to choose promotions. So that is the only filter that I need for the search. And then I'm going to create the filter. So from now on, any email that comes in that has offers@popeyes.com is automatically going on my promotion tab. So let's go to inbox real quick. So you see I have primary, I have promotions, and I have social. So in my original email address, I do not do this. I only have primary. But again, because I said this has so much stuff and so much junk, I tend to do this a little more filtered. If you see in this promotions, we have plenty of stuff in here. And again, this stuff is stuff that I've done before. I preset the filters, so it goes right to promotions. I don't have to worry about it. I know it's that. I know promotions are not going to be effective or anything I need for the future. And then if you change your mind, you can always go back and switch it, put a new filter on it. Market is important. Say I go to Popeyes every single day. I want to make sure I hit the deals. I can do that. So if you see these two are ads, these are not actually emails. I'm not worried about those. And again, all this stuff I already know is not important because it's in my promotions tab. So this makes it real easy. I can do what I was talking about earlier. Click on all of it. Oh, they have ads in the middle now. That's new. And it says select all 1,132 promotions. We're going to do that. Now we're not going to unselect. We're just going to delete them all. I know, this feels scary. We still have a lot left. Some time. It doesn't seem like the select all is working. I thought it was just me. Try that again. This action will affect 1,032's inbox. Let's see. Yeah, it's only doing 100. I don't know. There might be something glitched out in there. We'll just keep doing the old-fashioned way, 100 at a time. And if you see the inboxes are going down because it's only counting as primary numbers, right? So, by the way, join Reseller Greatness. It has helped me tremendously. Great knowledge, great information, and a great group. So this is a perfect example of something that I might have go to my thing. And since we're on it already, we're just going to have to do that, right? So again, we're going to click on the email. We're going to click on to more. We're going to open filtered messages like these. So Bingo on Patreon. So on top of this, sometimes when you have companies, they send you different emails from different places, depending if it's a bill, if it's advertising. But for me, I kind of want everything from Patreon to come. So what we're gonna do on top of that is have Bingo at Patreon, right? We're gonna erase the whole Bingo, and we only want at Patreon. And then the other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add to this group Patreon, right? So anything we get, we're gonna have from there. I'm gonna search that. So we have 4 things. Click that. And you see, you could do quick ones right here, but I think if you do these, it only marks those. It doesn't mark for future. So when we're doing the filter messages and creating a filter, we're making sure that like this. Okay, create the filter. I'm gonna style that and mark it as important so that we don't miss anything from there. right? And later on, I'll do the add the phone address, but we're just not going to do that. That takes a little too much time. So now those are all set. Now, when you create the filter, it affects the future messages. So for these messages, we have to actually do the same thing that we just did, right? So we're going to mark it as important. We're going to add a star. And for exit thing, just because for my own headache, I don't like them being unread. I'm going to mark all of these as red. That way I'm not worried about it, right? And then we can even go back real quick. We can even do this, right? We'll click all of them. I'm going to make our own folder for this, your own label. Own label. So now make it easy. I usually put this in confirmations, but we're just going to put it Patreon just for the example. And then you see you have the label. You can put it under as a folder in a folder within something else. You click on that and then select this parent so it could be in that folder. So actually I'm going to put it in the folder of confirmations. Now everything is there, is moved over there. And now you see it's still in the inbox. So I like, one of my favorite tools of the email box is this archive button. You see now it's no longer in the inbox. So I'm going to go back to the inbox and we're going to talk about this archive button, which is my favorite. So archive button could be your friend, especially if people do not want to get rid of anything. You can literally click on all the things like I was saying about the delete earlier and just archive it. And if you archive it, it gets taken out the inbox and put into limbo, I would guess. But you can still search it using your bar up here, so it makes everything easy, right? So we're gonna do one more. Let's see, I'm not sure what this is, so this is something I'm gonna have to get into, make sure I'm not missing anything, right? So I'm gonna add a star to that. The other thing I'm gonna do is mark it as unread. So that way it stays with the bold. It's not like this, right? It stays with the bold. And you can go back and check it later. So what I like to do is clear out my inbox and then check all the things that I have. Oh, see, like this, I just grabbed Savers. Woo! Wonderful things. Let's see, you get a coupon. $3 if you spend $10. So I'm loving it. So this is a perfect example, right? I just signed up to this. I used my email for it because I don't want my other ones to get bombarded. But this is a promotional advertisement I do want to keep. So again, we're going to start it. We're going to mark it as important. And we're going to filter messages like these. Create the filter. So it has the worst sync. I'm going to even take out lists in case I get any other ones and just put savers. Create the filter. And you see we only have one so far. So we're going to star it. I'm not going to pick a label because I don't have anything for that right now. It's just something new I started. I'm going to mark it as important. And we're going to never send it to spam because, you know, with those type of promotions, stuff like that, that might get sent to spam. So I'm not going to put this in the promotions category. I want it in primary category because I want to see those and take advantage of them to the full extent. So again, I take that. You see, also apply a filter for matching conversation. So we'll already do that. And then create the filter. And then from now on, these will be marked as important. And I'll see a little star. I'll know it's something I need to look at. Makes it easier for everything. So we'll go to inbox. Inbox. So again, so we see the save as here, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on it. We're gonna archive it. Now you see it's gone. If you go to the search, we're gonna put savers, and then you see easily searchable. Put it up. So I didn't want it out the box actually. So we are going to do is if you archive something, this is the beautiful thing. You can archive something, maybe you don't need it now, but all of a sudden you get something like now, you're going to need it, right? So what we're going to do is move it to the inbox. And then you see it's right back in there and nestles right back within the dates that you have. It's like nothing ever happened. So this is another reason you don't have to get scared when you're doing your emails, something like that. As long as you're not throwing the trash and deleting it, you're pretty good with keeping the information. That's the wonderful thing about technology now. We can have so much information, still keep it streamlined, um, and still have it searchable. So spam, of course, we're just gonna delete all that, right? We don't need any of that. Just double check to make sure nothing got accidentally put in there. And if you ever see something do accidentally get put in there, do again like we were saying. You create the filter, you put it never see spam, and you won't have that problem anymore again. So you just like take this, delete these forever. Just remember, if it's in spam, you don't get a second chance. It doesn't go to trash, and then you get to it. It goes straight out of there. So again, let's go check out our trash since we're talking about it. So all those ones we just deleted, you see, 1,200 something. Easily just empty trash now. Since I know there's nothing else in there that I'm not worried about, let's empty the trash, clear the memory, not to worry again. Then if I have to search the trash later, I don't have to go through as many things. So all of a sudden that, you just repeat the process for all the things you have, right? Let's do a quick Burger King. Well, see, you might want to keep the receipt, right? So another perfect example. So you see we have Burger King receipts, Burger King receipts. Let's see if we have anything else not Burger King receipts. I don't see it, so no, let's check. Create the filter, filter messages, search. So you see we have 20 messages from Burger King. It looks like they're all receipts. Maybe I want to keep the receipts, maybe I don't, right? You go up here to the 3 lines, click on that again. Let's see if we just put from Burger King, if we have anything else. See, now we have 49, right? So, oh, looks like they're all still receipts. So you see, post some things. And if you see this, I have inbox and I have temporary folders. So I do my finance for the week, just make sure all my stuff matches up, and then I get rid of it. But you can have things one more folder, and the thing is, then if I archive this, right, now we're going to go back. You see it's only in the temporary folder, it's not in the inbox folder. So again, we can notice 432, we can take all of these and archive them. Now our number goes down. So again, oh, sorry, go to the 3 lines. From Burger King, I'm going to do this. Has the word receipts. So now, if I get anything else from Burger King, only things with receipts will go here, right? So I'm going to create the filter, and then we're going to have that go into the label that we already had of temporary. See if there's anything else we need to do. We can never mark as important. We can do that. And we can do them always mark as red because we don't really need to know. Apply it to all the ones we already have the conversations. And create that filter. Since we already archived it, it doesn't make a change in the thing because it's already done. But now, as you see, we don't see any Burger King in our inbox, right? So this is a great way to get your stuff cleaned up. Look forward to doing more stuff with you. We'll go through more videos. We'll show you about how to set up these boxes. We'll show you how to do other things with creating filters. We'll show you how to create the forwarding address so you can just send stuff automatically that you need. And just one step closer to being in the life that we want. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. And see you next time.